Reckless talk. Son of a Gustin. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt.
Alright, how's it going, people? Don from Kenya Goodness TV, and we're back again with another video. Actually quite late to this, but anyway, we're here now. So it's Arsenal versus FC Porto, Champions League night today at 23 hours. That's 11 p.m. East African time. Yeah, so today at the Emirates, we are basically meeting up with FC Porto. You basically know what happened in the first meeting we had. We lost 1-0 in the last minute, and that was actually I don't remember that. I really can't remember the player who scored, but scored quite a fantastic goal. But now looking at how we played that game, to be honest, we didn't really play it. Looking at that game and looking at the Brentford game, some it was similar. We somewhat dropped form. I'm looking at they've been playing the past 5 games. That is in the Premier League. You know, been going past teams easily. You know, we've been playing all right. But looking at the FC Porto game we played last time, the first half, man, we were basically just not in it. The second half, somehow we picked up form, but one thing led to the other. We conceded a goal in the last minute. So they are now basically, yeah, they basically come to the Emirates, and the Emirates has been a fortress for us. I mean, we've been smashing teams at the Emirates. My main concern, but how we're going to play, how that game is going to turn up, is that I'm a bit worried in the sense that, you know, we had a game with Brentford, and if you remember the game we played with Brentford on Saturday, it was one of those tough games for us. Yeah, basically, so it was really a really tough game for us. I mean, thanks to Kai Havertz, who scored in the last minute. So basically, we had the first team, you know, being stretched, and they really had to work hard, but over the second goal. So with FC Porto, I don't know what games they've been having on the end, but with them, they seem to be refreshed. With us, we just played a game on Saturday, so that could probably maybe affect our legs, because you all know how this thing, you all know how this thing goes. For you to turn up, you need legs. For you to turn up in the Premier League, for you to turn up in the Champions League, you need to be fresh. You need to have legs. So that's where it gets a bit concerning. Yeah, so anyway, we just sit down, relax, and see how things are going to turn up. But one thing I'll tell you for sure, we cannot afford to play the FC Porto game the way we play the Brentford game. If you play like that, believe me, by the FC Porto, the way I saw them play, they're so competitive, they're so fast on the ball, so fast. If you play the way you play the Brentford game tonight, then I'm really worried. But I'm confident in the boys. I mean, I'll give an example of RC Lens. That was the knockout stages. They beat us away. They beat us away. But then when they came to the Emirates, we thrashed these guys 6-0. So I'm hoping that's going to be the same case with FC Porto tonight. But anyway, let's see how things turn up. So let me just talk about a couple of players. Let me talk about a player of like Jesus. Jesus, by the loves the Champions League. If you see all the games that he's been playing in the Champions League, he's been scoring. My main concern with Jesus is that he has an injury. He has an injury that I think the medics are basically trying to manage, and here's the reason why he cannot play a full game. You know, they've been saying he has fluid on his knee. And you all know, man, any injury, but it's one of those injuries that are usually very difficult to overcome. Then you have Thomas Partey, who's back but looks rusty. For the 2 games, Thomas Partey by there has been given a chance to play. Just shows you clearly Thomas Partey by this rusty. Yeah, so well, anyway, that is that. Now my predicted lineup, or how I see basically Mikel playing it out. So now in the stakes of goals, we know that by the David Driver is going to hold that position. Ramsdale was given a chance, but clearly, man, the fact that he hasn't been playing, he looks rusty. Made a very stupid mistake when you're playing with Brentford. So obviously, but the Raya is actually going to. In fact, by the way, I think as far as this season is concerned, I don't think till the end of the season, I don't think Ramsdale is going to play unless maybe David Raya gets an injury or something. Yeah, so in the sticks we're going to have David Raya. Then now let's see in the left back position, Zinchenko is back, but I think Badek Kivor still stands a chance of starting with Zinchenko. Played the game in the Brentford game, but anyway, when a player comes of injury, usually still rusty. So Zinchenko, don't see him actually starting this game. So on the left position, I see Kivor starting. Then the centre backs, of course, Gabriel Magalhaes on the left side. Right side, you have Saliba. And then now on the right hand side, the right back, Ben White, of course. By the Ben White has been playing. If notice for the past 5 games that we've been running through teams, Ben White has been making his contributions. His contributions by the have been so good, so good. So definitely by the Ben White is going to start for this game. Then you go to the midfield. The midfield, I think we need experience in this game. So Partey, I think we'll start with Jorginho. Jorginho, by then being his experience, so I see him starting this game. And then we're also going to have the number, the DM. The DM, you're going to have Declan Rice. Then now on the and Odegaard. Yeah, I think Odegaard by the one of the creative midfielders I've actually seen by their play. Yeah, so that's the midfield. And the forwards, we have Bukayo Saka. Didn't really have a good game. Didn't really have a good game on the Brentford game, but let's see how things go by the for today's game. And obviously, but it's going to start. Then now on the centre forward position, I think I'd rather play Kai Havertz as a false nine. Now, where it now becomes a bit tricky is on the left side. On the left wing, Martinelli, but is out. So Trossard, man, Trossard has not been playing. I mean, for even these games we've been slapping guys around. Trossard, man, he's not been quite impressive. So I don't know how Mikel is going to play it, but how I see him playing is basically going to start Trossard for this game. In being Martinelli is not available, and then maybe later on Jesus can come in. Yeah, because remember Jesus has an injury, and that injury needs to be managed. Yeah, so anyway, that's my match preview game. 23 hours are going to be here. Remember, by the road is actually to 1,000 subs. We are almost clocking 1,000. Yeah, so you guys tell a friend, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.